Hello everyone! Time to enter the next phase of Mega Man Legends 2, which happens to include a lot of cutscenes. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Let's talk to Roll real quick. Let's see if we can improve some of our weapons, because I did do a lot of Zenny grinding. But even with the Zenny grinding that I have done, it's still a lot of Zenny to get in order to improve the weapons. Yeah, now I have infinite energy for the homing missile. And I have the other 600,000 for any other necessary items that I can get once I finally reach the sulfur bottom. Yeah, the feeling in this is actually kind of bittersweet for me, honestly, because I kind of want a lot of people here for it, because this might be the last part, depending on how I do in the final dungeon. This comic book is a really good story. Have to buy the next issue to see the end. Looking at this cactus is strangely relaxing. Brave.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Why are you so loud? God damn.
Oh,
What the
really?
hell? You're immensely loud.
I don't recall.
Like deafeningly loud. And I have you at 83% volume on my end. So, one second, let me check some. No? Laptop's normal volume is at 4. Talk again.
Hey.
Now you're super quiet.
Hey, Brave.
Now you're good. How are you?
I'm okay. I did do a little bit of Zenny grinding before starting. So I maxed out the rocket launcher's energy.
Nice. I'm gonna be playing Second Life with Drake here while you do your thing, and I might have to go off for dinner in a minute here.
I'm happy you're here. Because I'm
Yeah.
gonna be honest, this might be the final part of Mega Man Legends 2.
Oh boy,
Which means
that's fun.
Which means the next game we might likely be playing, depending on how things go, we might be starting Battle Network. I don't know why, but I have a bad feeling about this. Something tells me that once all the keys are together, something awful will happen. Even Data seems worried about something. What should we do? Let's move to the development room. Because I need the homing missile. If you feel like something bad's about to happen, that means it's the game telling you something bad will happen. So now that we have all the keys, it's time to head to the sulfur bottom.
Oh boy.
Or, yeah, let's do it. I was honestly hoping for better stuff that become available, but I guess that'll happen after. That happens after I return the keys. There's only one key left then? Good luck. But I have that key already, so... Here we go.
Okay, Firestorm, why are you not loading?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why. I honestly really know that something. I've already played the game, so I know something bad happens the moment I enter through this door. Here you go.
Megaman! So, you got the fourth and final key? If it weren't for all your hard work, those pirates would have gotten the keys, and who knows what would have happened.
It will be very interesting to see if they do anything now that we have all 4 keys in our possession.
What do you mean they?
Those funny-looking people, the ones that we found on Forbidden Island who said they were ancients.
I trust everyone unless they give me a reason not to, but you don't live as long as I have without taking precautions. I have armed guards placed around the room. I can call on them if necessary to protect us and this ship.
I just hope we won't need them. What was that?
I thought I felt something.
Confirmed. All 4 keys have been recovered.
Have you made all the necessary preparations to take control of this ship?
Yes.
Very well, begin.
If necessary, is it acceptable to disable Megaman Trigger? Even if it means destroying the Master's genetic code?
Your primary mission is to recover and secure the keys. Then, with luck, we will be able to salvage the Master's genetic code from Trigger's shell.
Understood. Initiating assimilation program.
What's happening?
We've got to get out of here!
What's up with the ship? It's on fire! You don't think there's someone else after the keys, do you?
If we don't help her, she's probably going to crash. We've got to do something.
But if we're not careful, we'll end up going down with them. I don't know if even that blue kid can get out of this one.
Babu, babu, babu.
You think so too, huh, Bon?
Megaman.
You're finally awake.
Huh? Where is everyone?
Don't you worry. Gats is taking care of them.
Mistress Yuna, what are you doing?
My, you recognize me as Yuna? Even though I destroyed my original shell?
Don't waste your time, Geeks. You could become infected by her aberrant logic.
My, aren't we testy? What have I done?
You should ask yourself that question, Yuna. It doesn't matter. Not anymore. I have made my decision. I will not tolerate interference.
You're going to destroy the Master's genetic sample, aren't you? Without even consulting
Hello.
me. That's not exactly
You
fair, is
joined.
it?
I
When
can't.
you destroyed your original shell, I became the only mother unit for this
Is there?
system. I am within the Master System parameters. Fairness is irrelevant.
I thought you'd say that.
Mistress Sarah, here are the
So
keys.
how goes the cutscene
You
marathon?
must return to Elysium. This unit will follow after recovering the Master's genetic sample.
Excuse me, I'm talking with Sarah.
Geeks, go!
The keys!
Now this is a problem. She plans on executing the carbon reinitialization program.
Carbon reinitialization program?
Basically, every human alive will be deleted, wiped out, and the ancients will be restored.
What?
Please do not complicate matters further, Mistress Yuna. There are several preparations to be made. Please remove yourself from this ship at once.
So,
I
Kit, how you
don't
feeling? I
know
know
if
you were
I
feeling
can
kind
do
of gross
that.
earlier.
Comply or this unit will use deadly force.
Still a
Your
little on
answer?
the gross
No,
side.
Gats. You
I'm
know what to
sorry.
do.
Are you
That's
sure?
okay. It's
Mistress Yuna?
trending in the right
Gats,
direction.
What are you doing?
That's good.
Though I'm no longer recognized as a mother unit in this body, it means too that I'm affected by behavioral limiters. I can do whatever I want.
Initiating countermeasures.
Oh, you're at the whole
Gats,
carbon thing.
Cease your actions at once. What are you doing?
All right, Megaman. I've separated Geets from his ship. Go up on deck. Geets should be there. Where we go from here is up to you, Megaman. Do you fight Geets, or do you give him the Master's genetic sample? Confused? That's not surprising, I guess. After all, you have lost your memory, haven't you? But that doesn't really matter. All that matters is what you think and how you feel now. Now, don't try to think about things too hard. Just be true to you yourself and follow where your heart leads you.
Mistress Yuna, Geets is very angry.
Somehow
If we do
somehow
not hurry,
don't
he
think
is
too
likely to
hard
destroy the entire ship.
about the fate of
Well,
humanity.
Megaman, what are you going
It's
to
an
do?
interesting way to put it.
What the? I thought I saw something flying around, but I don't think it was a Reaver bot.
Diesel, look!
Hey, wait, that's Megaman! What is going on here?
Babu?
What are we going to do? I'll tell you what we're going to do. This is a chance I've been waiting for. We're going to settle the score with that blue brat once and for all.
Wait a minute, Diesel. If that ship crashes, we'll lose the keys and everything else of value on it. Like it or not, we have to help him.
I guess you're right, Tron. All right, then. First, we help Megaman. Then we take the keys. Okay, people, get lively. We've got work to do.
Are you malfunctioning, Gats? There's no need for us to fight. Why do you insist on opposing me?
Sorry, Geets, but I don't believe what Mistress Sarah is planning is right.
Mistress Yuna is also in error, abandoning her shell for a carbons. That is no longer Mistress Yuna. It's an abomination, an affront to us all.
Bad kit, by the way. I'm about to get on Second Life with Dracar.
Master Trigger.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
nice.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for my
You
thing
are
to
our only
update
hope.
before I hop on
Tell him I said hello.
That's it, Megaman!
the show.
If it's on, because if I'm a little on the quiet side, I'm doing a little bit of coding while we work, and it's still a little yucky. So you know, split in a few ways.
Take this.
Coding going on?
Run as fast as you can.
Is your mic working, Zero, or are you just focusing?
I'm focusing.
Okay, you're good. Sorry. No, don't blame you, big metal burb.
Take this. Oh, they make a good couple.
Babu,
You miscalculated.
hurry up and finish him off already!
Prepare yourself!
Jump, Megaman! You should be able to dodge his attack!
Is that the best you can do, Purifier?
Don't you quit on me now, Megaman. If you lose, you'll have to answer to me.
Prepare yourself!
Jump, Megaman! You should be able to dodge his attack! The Drax's weapons aren't even scratching him!
Take this. Oh, run as fast as you can.
Enough!
Oh no.
The controls are locked up!
Now we finish
Okay, the
this.
Bonds are provably immortal. They have the Team Rocket armor.
Take this.
They'll be fine.
You miscalculated.
What do you mean I miscalculated? You got hit by the missiles.
This is all your doing. If it weren't for you, this would not have happened. This unit cannot allow Mistress Sarah to be harmed.
Do not forget. The Master is the only true human remaining. The system exists only to protect and serve the Master. We exist for this and only this purpose.
Mother?
Remember, the Master says illogical things at times. If he does, ignore him.
I do not understand why the Master would wish to have a unit such as that by his side. What would prompt such behavior?
The Master is lonely.
What's happening? Is this a dream?
Everything's pretty swirly, so yeah.
Did they not? My little friend? Don't be upset. Sarah often reprimands me as well. And do you know why? I can show you. Observe.
Who is that? I feel like I know him.
Beautiful. Is it not? These lights are one of the beta cities. But these are not ordinary betas. I have modified them slightly. Betas. You call them carbons. Though artificially created, in the end they may be closer to people than you think. The people living there know thirst, hunger, disease. They suffer all these things, and in the end, they grow old and die. But for one brief moment, they shine as bright as the sun. Because they know these hardships, they also know the meaning of happiness. Compared to theirs, our perfect world is cold and sterile. I'd like to ask you to do something for me, Megaman. Can you take me there? What do you say?
Take you there? What? Wait, I know him. He's the Master. I remember now. I came here. I came to Terra with the Master. And then...
You know, I was actually recently reading a comic that had a similar theme about perfect abundance, creating stagnation, you know, of the heart.
Open your eyes. I thought I might not be able to make contact with you.
Where are...
We're inside one of your memory files. The file you entrusted Data with all those years ago.
Memory? Data?
You were badly damaged by Geetz's attack. I'm rebuilding you, using Data's memory to restore your programming. You won't be fully optimized for a while longer, so just sit back and relax.
Data. Restore. Program?
Listen to the sounds of everyday life, the sounds of city life, the smell of evening meals being prepared. All this and more we in Elysium have lost. Thank you, Megaman. Thanks to you, I have finally been able to experience this for myself. For 3,000 years, I have been free from hardship and pain. A life of luxury and ease, obeying my heart's desires. Seeing these people, grateful for the simple joys of life, I wonder, was I truly happy? I have made up my mind, Megaman. Carry out my final command. I want you to destroy the system. I realize now that we were wrong. Correct my mistake. Make things right again. This is a good luck charm. As long as you have it, no one can stop or harm you. Return to Elysium.
Called the Franklin
Read
Badge.
all day from the library, understand? Please, Megaman.
Hi, Dan.
Hi, Dan.
Hi,
Hey, what's
Dan.
up?
We're watching Mega Man's Memories.
That's a guy?
Master.
It's anime, you know.
It looks as though
That's how it goes.
my time has finally come. I know I cannot
Looks like
survive long outside of
Legend of
Elysium.
Zelda clone.
Therefore,
Does kind of have a Zelda vibe, huh?
goodbye, Megaman. Thank you for all you have done for me. All these many years. I go now. Into the arms of my true mother.
I'm trying to figure out.
So that's what this is all about. Sarah never told me about this. You are Yuna.
Megaman had a
Remember me?
boyfriend?
Sarah
The
is in
last
charge of
human.
Lucian's system. I was in
Oh.
charge of Terra's system. My official designation was Mother. Mother? Now I understand why you downloaded your memories of the Master into that little monkey. So they couldn't be scanned or tampered with. Now I understand why you brought the Master here. Why you tried to destroy the system.
Mistress Yuna, Mistress Sarah has almost
Alright, most
reached
of my dinner
Elysium.
is here. I'll be right
We're
back.
running out of time.
Okay.
Unless we stop her, Sarah will execute the carbon reinitialization program. The carbon reinitialization program was meant to be run only after the Master and all other humans had died. It uses their genetic codes to clone new humans. If it's activated, everyone alive on Terra will be eliminated. Only you can
How
stop
much
Sarah
I
from using it. It
Hello.
looks like your self-repair functions are working. You can go now. But
It's
you still
me.
need to decide what.
Good.
Megaman!
He'll be all right. Though his memory is still fragmented, he can still download whatever he needs from your little monkey friend. Now, Gats and I will get a pod ready that will take
Wait,
you
this
back
bitch
to
had green
Elysium.
hair in the visions?
You can find both of us where you
Yeah, that-
initially came to Terra.
Different body.
Yeah.
The choice
Oh.
is yours, the Master's final wish, or follow the path the system has chosen. Find us when you make up your mind. See you!
What's your
Look
choice,
in any
Zero?
library and you can find a history of civilization as we know it, but there's nothing describing the world before we started recording events. I always wondered why. Now I know. We didn't evolve. We were created. One day, boom, there we were, with a language and culture provided for us.
I wanted to know who built all the ruins and why they were there. We owe everything to the Master.
I don't know whether this master system should be destroyed or not. It's too big for me. We're in your hands, Megaman. Do what you think is best. There's nothing we can do about it. What will be, will be.
Megaman. I don't know what your life was like before we met, but do what you think is right, no matter what. I'll keep looking until I find my parents, but you're the most important thing in my life. If not for you, I wouldn't have been able to do all the things I've done. That's why I know you'll do what's best for me. For everyone, come on, let's go. She's waiting for us. Right.
So that's it. Now, the thing is, though, is that as much as they would love to say, like, the choice is either to turn off the game or not. If you choose to stop playing here, then it's basically wiping out all life on the planet, and all the humans replaced with genetic clones of the formerly perfected humans, which is basically the equivalent of the human Reploid mixture of Megaman ZX. But all the humans in this world are basically created based on before even Megaman X, or based even before Megaman.
Dang. I forgot the scale of it.
Yeah, but again, all of this was made before ZX was even made, so it's just basically it's effectively as much of a cobbled together timeline It's basically as much of a cobbled together timeline as for Mega Man as, say, Legend of Zelda.
I want her hat. I want that hat.
You like hats, huh?
Well, it's
I
that
do
hat
like-
specifically. It's like it's sort of postman / sailor's hat, but it has like that huge ass
Well,
metal
here we
bar
are.
there.
Mega Man,
Most
be careful.
probably fall
Please?
over if anybody tries to cosplay it.
I will.
I'd have to have like a metal wire frame inside the hat to keep everything like upright and defy gravity, like
That
that
sounds like a
hat
lot
is
of work.
doing.
Oh yeah, Oh yeah, we're right in front of Glide's old base. Do you remember a metal thing that was in front of Glide's base? That wondering, what's that? It turns out that's the drop pod to Elysium.
Oh no.
But I just realized there is one last thing I do need to check. I need to go back to the sulfur bottom.
Ah. Good old Mozart.
Yep, it's public domain, so they can get away with it.
Good old mozzarella.
Mozzarella cheese.
Mozzarella, letta. Mozzarella.
I wonder what the smallest phone resolution is. Smallest phone width is.
I'll buy
probably
the
pretty
Kevlar.
I'm probably pretty safe leaving it at 250 pixels minimum. That's really tiny. That's beyond tiny.
Why would you want small phone?
Well, you wouldn't. I'm trying to design I'm fixing a responsive design issue
And
on a website.
Upgrade
Trying to make it look
pack.
good on phones and websites with one code base. You do this thing called media queries, where when you're writing your CSS, you can
Range
specify screen widths and then alter your styles accordingly. So that way you can do one style document that adjusts to multiple screen sizes. Because there's like a bajillion screen sizes for devices now, you know? And literally anything can get on the internet.
yeah. True. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom.
There we go. I have maximum attack, high energy, high range, and no rapid. Because I already have the ability to do just max rapid by just going.
That exact noise, huh?
But the world will always need more DACA.
Truth. Very true.
Oh, wait a minute. I just realized something. Okay, good. The energy canteen... Good, they're all filled up, so... Alright. Let's equip the... padded helmet... Kevlar armor. There you go. I see you've made up your mind. Are you ready to go to Elysium?
What What was that girl's name again? Roll?
Huh? Yeah.
Looking good.
She was quite worried while you were unconscious and kept asking if there was anything she could do. She looked desperate. She probably would have done anything. Anything I told her to. If she thought it would have helped to bring you back. Once I told her you were probably going to be all right, she almost started crying. You should take good care of her. She really likes you. How are we doing, Gats?
Engines are online.
I had Gats merge with his shuttle pod to repair it.
Master Trigger, hurry. Mistress Sarah will execute the carbon reinitialization program shortly.
What are you waiting for? Get in!
Yes, ma'am.
Pew! See, the way this works is that you press a button and it goes meow.
You know, I
That's
really
the technical
like Roll
term.
and all the other carbons. I think they're worth preserving, even if it means destroying the system.
While this unit has reservations about destroying the system, it will do its utmost to assist you.
Well, here we are. Let's do what we came here to do. The rest will take care of itself.
Yep, Elysium is one of the a moon surrounding Terra, which is Earth. Or maybe it's
So it's just the moon. They called it Elysium.
No, Elysium is a artificial planet created like 3,000 years ago.
What happened to the moon?
It's probably still there. It's just, or they probably built Elysium on the moon and just hollowed it out. My, it's been a long time since I've been here. Hasn't changed much though. Well, this is it. I'd go with you if I could, but seeing that this isn't my body, I'll stay here. I'll spot for you, though, so I'll be with you in spirit if not in body. Mr. Sarah is likely in the library, which is inside the mother area. The library contains the genetic records of the humans who built the system. Normally, the mother area can be reached by going through the master room from the central area. However, the elevator that connects directly to the center area is stopped on an upper level. That means you're going to have to go through the defense area, then go around through the side area. There should be a refractor somewhere in the defense area that can be used to power the elevator. If you can get the elevator working, you can get to the center area from the shuttle bay directly. The layout of Elysium may confuse you. Use your internal navigation system. Once you reach the library, you should find Miss Sarah. What happens next is your decision. I'll do all that I can to slow Sarah down. Good luck. Yeah, to be honest, I really just kind of wish that what they could have done for the scene, instead of you just staring at this ship, that it would just be like the human form of Geets stepping out. Oh, and yes, the two robot assistants of the mothers are Gats and Geets.
Gats and Geets.
Silly.
You found Green Eye. Lens found in ruins. What is it? What do you want to know? What is Elysium? Elysium is a perfect world created by the ancients thousands of years ago. A world of eternal youth, a world without disease, hunger, or war. Sarah and I are androids with positronic brains built to watch over and manage that world. We were called Mother Units. You are a purifier unit, built to seek out and eliminate aberrant units. Units that malfunctioned and threatened the system. In other words, Maverick Hunters. Don't you remember? Why are you using that body? Once, I found a carbon on Forbidden Island. She was dying. I transferred some of the nanotechnology from my body to hers to try and heal her. She recovered, but I found that I used too much energy and parts from my own body. I wasn't able to move anymore. In the end, I ended up borrowing her body to use as my own. Don't worry. Once this is all over, I'll give her body back to her.
I thought the answer is just that blondes had more fun.
Well, considering the master, I'm pretty sure that logic is sound. Hi, Megaman! I came along too. I'd forgotten how far away from Terra Elysium is. I was worried for a while if we would make it at all. Well, this is it, Megaman. I'll help you as much as I can. Good luck! Wow, we've been streaming for 44 minutes, and we haven't even shot a single bot yet.
A lot of story stuff, I guess.
Yep.
Alright, I'll spot for you, Megaman. I know Elysium like the back of my hand.
Ah! Whoops, I hit the wrong button.
The floor's thinner in that spot. If you increase the relative gravity, you should be able to break through it. What you see in front of you
I burnt my fingers on hot burger.
On the other side of the entrance is heavy.
What?
You should remember all this, Megaman.
I burnt my fingers on hot burger.
Oh.
Burger was too hot.
Well,
now my fingers is hot too.
Well,
Oh dear, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah, by the way, me passing those, me touching those things has increased, the relative gravity on my body. So now I'm, like, really heavy.
Oh.
What are those red lasers?
Lasers?
Yeah, he went through a grid of red lasers. I was
No, I
wondering
meant-
what that is.
I'm answering lasers.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I said that it was, me touching those lasers increased my gravity. Ah, get off of me.
I'm just giving you the reductive answer.
Okay.
well, why are you doing that?
Because it's fun.
What the big nut vacuum you suck?
It's...
I wonder what would happen if I changed. That actually blow up a lot less than I was afraid it would. That looks pretty darn good. I'm doing the hardest part. I'm doing the hardest part of what I'm doing. I'm just doing a couple of design tweaks for mobile, so it looks pretty on phones.
Nice.
But CSS is my weakest area. I'm just not. Our layout, visual stuff is not, like, art stuff is not really something that's naturally.
It looks like gravity
doesn't come to me
controlled
naturally.
from the data download.
Maybe she needs some prototyping. She need an RT.
Well, you are an
If you lower the relative gravity,
I mean, oh, you do nice sketches.
you can also...
I mean, I can do a little bit. I'm just saying it's not my, like, what I would consider like a natural talent. It's
your forte.
Yeah, it's something I can kind of sort of do, but
You're not Rick.
Not exactly, no. And it comes to like visual layout, like I can memorize some rules, like color rules and like spacing rules and stuff, but like as far as like having an understanding of what is aesthetically nice, I don't really have a great.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. But nowadays, there's a million different screen sizes, so it's important to do responsive designs so that as you change screen sizes, the design adjusts accordingly.
Mm-hmm.
I heard about somebody who was really mad because they found out their smart dishwasher was using like 3 gigabytes of data in one day.
What?
Yeah, wasn't that posted on one of the servers?
Yeah, I think that's where I heard about it too. Yeah.
Smart dishwasher. I can never wrap my head around smart appliances.
Some things I don't know why you would need to network them.
Oh, well.
But
funny?
mobile data?
Think about funny.
Well, I mean,
Have
like,
you considered
okay.
funny?
I have a smart alarm system and a smart garage door, so that way I can control my garage with my phone and arm and disarm my alarm from my phone.
Right, but that should be only on a Wi-Fi network. What's it doing using mobile data?
Well, it was on Wi-Fi. I was on Wi-Fi. It was using 3 gigabytes of Wi-Fi data. Did I say mobile? I meant Wi-Fi.
Oh.
Well,
anyway, the point was it was using way more data. The point is it was using way more data than a dishwasher, of all things, has any right to. What on earth was it doing? What on earth was it doing that took 3 gigabytes? Was it like playing video games or something? Was it downloading like
it was
pictures of other dishwashers that it finds attractive? I don't know.
Dishwasher OnlyFans?
Oh no, not dishwasher OnlyFans. I can't handle that. How dare you even make me conceptualize that?
Locks have something to do with the gravity center.
Today's cursed notion brought to you by Kit and Dan is as per usual.
Hey man, I'm glad to provide. If I'm not a capybara, I'm a fucking gremlin.
Thanks, Dan.
You're welcome. Merry Christmas. Happy birthday.
Oh, they blow bubbles at you. Look how fun. Look, it's like a part. They blow bubbles for you. It's such a fun.
Don't worry, I'll get you
festive.
another gift, or I'll save it for you for Christmas in July.
I see.
How was dinner?
I'll make you think of even worse things.
I have max.
Oh, I have an even better response to that. You'll never guess what it is.
Where's the cat? Where's the cat? Give me the cat.
No, I don't want to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that'd be too.
It's no fun, and it's no fun if they actually want it, huh?
Yeah. Now you're just being lame. Don't be lame. I don't like when people are lame.
You're lame. Shut up.
I don't like when people are lame either.
No, shut up. You're lame.
Turn off gravity, then you have super fun time.
Dan?
No.
I will meow at you.
Meow me. Do it. I dare you.
Meow.
80% of operating power will be diverted to carbon reinitialization program. If the power
Your
diversion
entire
impacts generation,
existence
contact
has
Mother
been eviscerated by that meow.
Where are the where do they store the cat carbons?
The what?
Tony Stark, I don't feel so good.
I'm just saying, there's the carbon reinitialization program. I'm wondering where they keep the cat carbons.
Are we gonna find Han? Are we find Han Solo in here?
Your face. Haha.
Are we
So you know
gonna find
something
my face
dumb?
in here?
You know Han Solo getting frozen in carbonite?
Yeah.
The whole thing. When I was little, my siblings never let me forget this because they thought it was really funny. I asked why they put Han Solo in a candy bar.
Yeah.
Interesting question.
I'd love to see that on Easter Sunday. Star Wars themed Han Solo carbonite candy bars.
They probably did that.
Do that. I could do that. Get like a stainless steel die mold and just stamp out one candy bar after another.
They do actually make. I know they make molds for it for like Like I'm positive I've seen a mold for it somewhere.
And then get some CMDs from Disney because they're fucking piss ass freaks that want money.
Dude, 3D printing has changed that whole landscape. So like, you know, like my Warhammer minis?
Right. Yeah, you printed those?
I've printed a lot of add-ons for them. Some
Yeah.
weapons, some heads.
I've been interested in 3D
torsos.
printing. Most never really gotten, it's too expensive.
What I generally, so I'm kind of in a lucky situation. My supervisor, our lead dev at the company I was working for, he owns a 3D printer, like a really good one. He's really passionate about it as a hobby.
Is it Prusa or is it
and as
Prusa
long
or
as
resin?
it is a.
Is it PLA or resin?
It is PLA.
Wow.
So it's not quite as not quite as like micron precise as resin. However, it's a lot less brittle.
True. Wait, what about resin is brittle?
3D printed resin can be incredibly brittle depending on how you cure it.
I'll be right back. I need to use the bathroom. I don't know that.
Yeah, when you 3D print resin, there's a whole process. Because first of all, you have to use like resin fluid, which is like toxic because it's got fumes. So you have to store it carefully. And then when you cure it, you've got to wash it. And then you generally expose it to UV light somewhere during there to cure it fully.
Right, but I mean, I get that, but at the same time, don't they come up with like compounds that are a bit more, right, like resilient or something?
I'm just saying it's a challenge to get right on your own.
True. Alright. But I mean, at the same time, what you could do is like get like a resin print of a thing, and then cast a negative mold out of it, a mold negative. So then you
Yeah,
can,
but then
like,
you're losing all the definition, and plastic's just as good at that point.
How are you losing the definition?
Anytime you recast something, you lose definition. If you're just doing like a plaster style mold, you will always lose precision with that.
That's no fun.
I mean, I don't know how much, depends on how good a job you do, but you'll always lose some. Recasts are always going to have that issue.
I've seen some smooth on resin casting videos that put in some very damn good detail.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying it can't be good. I'm just saying at that point the plastic is not far off from what you would be getting, and it's a lot less hassle.
But I mean, what are you going to do with the print lines on PLA? How do you smooth those out?
That's not as much of an issue on the printer he has because he's got a really, really, really good precise one.
Well, I mean, at the same time, you could at least get rid of it, like you can at least like mask it through painting, right?
Painting is one thing that does it, and you can also just sort of gently sand it if you have to. Or use your little modeling knife if there's anything that's like, if there's an irregular surface. If it's a smooth surface, paint will cover it all, but if there's an irregular surface, you can just use the little modeling knife if you need to.
I see.
But I haven't had too much. But our agreement is basically I can print whatever I want as long as I pay for the plastic.
Cool.
Yeah.
Just like, did you just like go there physically?
Well, no, I'll just send him the files that I
see.
That I need.
Man's got his own personal shapeways. That's so cool.
Yeah, the only problem is that not everybody sells STL files. Some people only sell the actual bits.
Yeah, but
And I'm not good enough to model STL files on my own. That's like ZBrush type stuff. That's way beyond me. I'm barely working Krita 2D art, you know.
True. I mean, I hear Blender's pretty okay, at least.
Jonas has been using Blender, and he thinks that I would. He said there would be a learning curve, but one of the things he told me was that he actually thinks programmers would do better with that than some art programs because you can use like nodes, like render nodes.
Yeah.
So it's a little more like coding logic.
Cool.
Yes.
If you ever get there, let me know. You can use my personas as guinea pigs.
I thought you were a capybara.
Hey man, capybaras are guinea pigs, technically.
Guinea piggies.
They're like dog-sized guinea pigs. From Brazil.
I love their expressions because they always just have like the most just I could not be bothered to give a fuck expressions I've ever seen on any animal in my life.
Yeah, exactly. Which is like antithetical to me because I have such a short temper. Catch me on a good day and I'll have a fuse like a micron long.
I have a really, really bad temper if I get there, but getting me there is kind of tricky. I've done a pretty good job moderating that.
Yeah, see,
over the years.
You're pretty good at it. I'm not.
I was a really volatile teenager. Well, I mean, all teenagers are volatile, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, to a degree, sure, but at the same time, I suppose it like depends on the individual.
Okay.
Roshan, you would say something?
No.
You said,
Jump
oh,
over
no,
the
so like,
glass.
I talked over him. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I wasn't gonna say anything.
Booster pack Omega.
I'm gonna go moon jumping. That looks like fun.
Moon jumping? They just hook you onto like some bungee cords on a harness and you go like simulate low gravity jumps?
No, I actually want to go jumping on the moon.
Ooh.
Oh.
How are you getting there?
Willpower, son, willpower.
Well, if you find out, let me know. I want to join you.
No, I don't know.
I'd love to go to the moon. I'm going to bring my text-to-speech module with me and go, gay Ben, gay Ben.
It's a very specific desire for...
John Madden. Hey, you.
But would be nice if we went back to the moon. I think that would be... I think the Artemis missions are a decent idea.
Have you heard they're already trying to do it with like unmanned robot controllers things?
Which makes perfect sense given how far we've come on that front.
Yeah, but I mean it's really cool in that you can see like how companies are like not trying to enterprise or monopolize on it. They're just like cooperatively working together. It's really cool to me.
The space race was definitely one of the better examples of like public and private sector cooperation.
Reaverbot control system. Warning, intruder detected. An intruder has been detected within Elysium. Reassigning all Reaverbots. Priority, defensive systems and materials.
Oh, now look what you did. You got the defense systems all riled up.
The base is mad.
Uh-oh.
Someone set us up the bomb.
You have no chance to survive. Make your time.
Oh, there we go. Okay, cool.
I don't know why those things made me think of Pumpkin Hill Zone. They just had like a similar rendered face to like a bunch of the stuff in the background.
I have returned yet again.
Hello.
Hey. Hello.
Welcome.
While we were gone, we just figured out the meaning of life, cold fusion, and why light is both a particle and a wave.
Why?
Mm.
I mean, why?
You know?
Why do you have to ask why?
Well,
Science is a calculated exercise in sophisticated doing the thing the toddlers do, where they say why after you explain something.
Yeah, but I mean, they all get how, but are they asking it like a fundamental or philosophical view?
yes. I mean, the actual reason is that that's just what our models say is how it, it's just that,
I mean, I guess if you're like asking the question like why really, then you're looking into trying to modify the model.
We observe it, but we don't fully understand we don't fully understand it. Does that make sense? We've mapped it. The math, we can track it. The math is there. But we don't
so
really
maybe
understand
maybe
it.
I had the context of the
problem
question
is that's outside
misunderstood.
the
I
realm of
apologize.
physics. That's a philosophical question, not a physics question.
Yeah.
I misconstrued the context of the question.
You're all good.
Dang it.
You know, that's often my answer. That's often what I've realized when I think about that, is that a lot of these things are just not in the scope of physics. Physics is about finding out what the rules are, and there isn't, why those are the rules is a matter of philosophy. Is a matter of philosophy, not physics.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the same time, maybe you could go into like that school of thought and help, refine or revise your models that
It can
way.
help you. It can help you find out. It can help you. It will help lead you in. It's not a moot point. It will help you in terms of what things to test, but it won't help you come to an answer as to what you're not looking for. The answer you're looking. It can guide you, but you're not going to actually find out what it is.
You know what's really nice about studying biology? It's actually a lot easier when there's ever a question in nature as to why. The answer is just evolution.
Yeah,
you can explain it away like that.
There's always just one answer, basically.
Yeah, like why the platypus?
Yeah, it's just like, adaptation does weird shit to things.
Why
but
can't
and there's no
why are cats the way they are?
Yeah, no, just evolution.
Evolution.
Because they're silly. They're silly little.
Yeah, the evolution of silly, truly.
They're just silly little feelings.
There's also a misunderstanding that evolution is like a stepladder thing, that something that has evolved to its current environment is superior to something that had evolved to a previous environment, when that's not at all true, because it means that they're adapted to that environment.
Okay.
Right. Doesn't mean they're superior, just that they're better adapted to that one specific environment at that one specific time.
Energizer Pack Omega.
They built different, not better.
So yeah, luckily in biology that's a little simpler, but I still have had people. I've had some people take issue with evolution, generally on religious grounds, but even then I find there's more evidence for evolution than probably anything else in science. It's just the Human Genome Project and mapping animals' genes. All of geology.
Anything else in science?
All of geology points to it. All of paleontology points to it. All of microbiology points to it.
I think the physics understanding that things move is a much more well accepted. I think kinematics is probably more accepted than more evidence for than evolution. I'm just being semantical. Ignore me.
I know you're good. My point. Yeah, fair enough. I guess that was a little hyperbolic. My point is that every field of science pretty much is on level with that one.
Yep. Shuttle Bay Control System. Unregistered shuttle has been detected within Shuttle Bay. Access to Shuttle Bay has been cut off. Unable to identify shuttle controller.
Wow, this place sucks.
And you do get some mind-boggling. You do get some mind-bogglingly complexities. You do get things like, how do organs that work together, potentially evolve independently? And generally, the answer is that they're adapted from more primitive structures. But
or you get something.
It's just a really difficult. It's really difficult to understand the scale of time, I think, when people are trying to conceive of how things change.
Or you get something stupid like the plot of Parasite Eve.
I don't know about the plot of Parasite Eve. So
the mitochondria has a mind and will of its own.
I see.
Well, the
mitochondria becomes sentient.
Well, it's sort of like humans are actually, like, we can look at the math of things, but we're actually really bad at understanding those kinds of quantities. Like, if you can think of like 1,000,000, right? We understand that as a number, that's a thing you can work with, right? But trying to imagine 1,000,000 of something is really, really hard.
Yeah. I usually just imagine 100 by 100 by 100 of something, which is still not hard, which is still hard, but it's easier than 1,000,000.
But then you get into the time scales we're talking about, and then you're escalating into, billions.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's just, I think it's difficult for people to like project how long we've had for changes to take place.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's just, they just project their first world problems.
Honestly, what's more impressive to me is how some creatures have existed for so long without much change. That's often more impressive to me than like the fact that
they don't need to change.
That an environmental condition has not arisen and has led to them needing to change.
Yeah, no, that is interesting. I did one of my big undergrad papers on before I switched to computer stuff on punctuated equilibrium, which is where you have environmental catastrophe leading to far more rapid evolution than you would see otherwise.
I see.
Things like Venus flytraps, for example. Venus flytraps are not in the fossil record. They are very new as far as we can tell genetically and fossil-wise. And so they are an example of a really, really specific, unique adaptation, really dramatically different than pretty much anything around it. And so that's one example you could maybe look at, but it's whenever you get like a much more rapid change than gradual progression would typically dictate.
Interesting.
Why didn't Megaman find out? Why didn't Megaman look into some security clearance first?
He likes shooting stuff. It's no fun if they all let him do what he wants.
Because if I took the time for security clearance, all life on Earth would be dead.
Well, he could have brought the monkey.
The monkey.
Yes, the very helpful monkey.
The very helpful monkey that we found out has an archive of Mega Man's old master.
Yeah, of all the memories, but the one that's in control of the facility is the one that wants to wipe out all life on the planet.
Oh, okay, that explains everything.
There is a party working against us on this. There is a party.
I see. I did not get that info. I apologize.
No, it's all good.
Yeah, there are two. Yeah, there are two mother units. One that was in control. One that was in control of things on Terra. And there was one that was in control of things on Terra or Earth, and the other that's in control of things on Elysium or the Moon. And the one on the moon has decided, you know what? Fuck the lives of everyone on this planet. It's time to bring back all the ancient ones. And that's basically, and we're there to stop it.
It kind of sounds like the plot I've heard of FF9, except instead of Moon.
Yeah, it's just one guy in a giant tree. I think.
But Garland's an interesting dude.
I gotta play Final Fantasy IX sometime. I have no streaming channel.
Oh, I need to. That reminds me. I need to let me go beat FF6. I need to beat FF6.
How close?
I have homework to do tonight, but it's not due tonight, so I have time to screw around. So.
Fuck me. Why didn't 14 include the Burmesians? I would have been hooked.
I would like to see Burmesians.
They have feline. They have feline.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, the cats. No, how about the cats have? How about the cats have chase rats? Would you like that? Huh?
I mean, he makes a good argument.
Shake some rat booty in front of you and be like, and the cats go like zap.
I mean, if they're fine with being aided.
You know what I like about
You know how cats are.
You know what I like about Burmesians the most?
What would
That they
be,
look
Kit?
cool. Oh.
How they're animated in FF9.
Yeah. I wouldn't. I gotta play it more.
They move. They walk. Their walk cycle is not the same as the other bipeds. Like it actually takes into account the differences of their structure. Like they very,
and the
very good
way
detail.
and the way how they stand on their tippy toes with the digitigrade stance.
Yep. So I like it when ergonomics extends to how things move.
Ergonomics, hey.
All right. How level should I be before I go to Kefka?
Kefka's pretty hard. I'm
like level late 30s with most of my characters.
Oh, I'm trying to remember. Hey, actually, I will be back in a minute. I gotta run to the...
Oh, I need a fucking towel.
I should probably do a little more grinding.
I should have gotten a smaller thread. Hey Brave, you feeling any better?
Huh?
Y'all feeling any better, Brave? Just thought I should ask.
Not really, if I'm being honest with you.
Sorry.
I'm lost.
Oh. Yeah, this game, I have, you know, watching this, I have very little clue about the directions oftentimes. I just see you fighting and I'm like, yeah.
He's going somewhere. He's going somewhere.
Yeah.
Where's he going? I don't know.
He's going to a place in the world that exists.
It's just some liminal space at this point.
By the way, I see Fingers' emote there.
Fingy.
Finger. Elfinger.
El Fingure. El Manos. What do you call fingers in Spanish?
Finger.
Oh, that's French. Dedos. Dedos en mi mano. Fingers on my hand. Dedos en el chat.
I'm being attacked by frickin' Bartholomew Kuma's pain bubbles.
Ugly.
I'm sorry, I'll be right back. I have to use the bathroom.
Nope, no problem.
I'm back.
Welcome.
Hello.
I will be back myself as well. I also need to go to the bathroom.
Bubba?
Alright, back.
Hello.
Back.
Hello.
Unfortunately, there is a stinky status.
Uh-oh, stinky.
Which, if you get hit by that, you can't use your buster for a while. See?
Uh-oh,
I see what I need to
stinky.
do.
Uh-oh, stinky. Uh-oh, stinky.
I knew that you were going to bring in the freaking Lavender Town meme.
I'm sorry, Zero. The brain rot is too set in. I'm gonna die with this thing in my head. We'd be in a retirement home in my 80s, be all like... Sticking out your gut for the Rizzler!
What? For the Rizzler, did you say?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna be like in my 70s. I'm gonna be in my 70s in a retirement home. I'm gonna be all like, sticking out your gut for the Rizzler. You're so skibbity.
God.
It's like the nurses are like, sir, Dana, please don't go crazy. And I'm like, crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A room full of rats.
Yeah, I remember watching actually watching somebody playing a game of, I think it was Cards Against Humanity.
Oh no!
And they had that meme, and they used the blank card to just repeat the meme ad infinitely. And that person was actually trying to say it like repeatedly, and it actually made them sound crazy.
Oh God.
Rats make me crazy.
Crazy. I was crazy once.
Rats.
Where does it come from? Oh, welcome back, Kit. We are going crazy.
Over rats.
Going?
We got cabin fever.
I was asking you, what level is recommended for the end of FF6?
Oh, yeah, I was trying to remember,
I've actually leveled like levels since while you were in the bathroom, and I'm now
pretty sure when I last did it. Thought it was 40-ish, but I could be.
Okay, that's about where I am, so I might just head over there and finish it off. Because I'm doing crazy damage. I figured out that there's an offer that gives you +2 magic every time you level up, and I just stacked it on Terra. Now she does like insane damage.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm starting to get a little
she's pretty nuts.
Frustrated right now.
I really wish the characters were more equal in terms of damage, because there really isn't. Like, the current party I have is Terra, Celeste, Edgar, and Sabin.
Oh, nice.
Is there a Civ in this one?
Sabin's good. Make sure you give Terra the Minerva bustier if you have it.
A what?
The Minerva bustier.
I don't know what that is. Is it one of the relics?
Yeah, it nullifies elemental damage and from most of the elements and reduces damage for all of them.
Oh, but I like having my double earrings and doing shit tons of damage.
Well, I mean, that's fine. Just plan on reviving her if you need to, because Kefka hits really hard. Like, it's fine if you can heal her up.
I don't even know where to get that, so.
Oh, okay, well, damage is fine then. But just you will need to fix her up then probably, because
I have Sellers is also quite good at in terms of DPS, in terms of magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think all my characters have raised spells at this. Definitely one of the weirder things with having a monk do a raise spell.
I like Edgar's tools. I like all the weird gizmos he gets.
In FF14, you actually get all of his tools.
Oh, nice, all of them?
I'll show them off once we get to Heavensward and I switch over from Scholar.
That's nice. You even get like the weird green gas blower thingy.
Yeah, the Bioblast.
Bioblast. I should remember what it was called.
Yes, you get that, and it's actually an AOE skill just like in 6, and you wouldn't use it against bosses, but it is just like in 6. But it's good if you're just fighting enemies.
Makes sense.
But I think it's I think if you get it later, and you don't get the chainsaw until your level 90 ability, until your max level. What do you get earlier on? Oh, drill is your level 60 ability. If you remember what that is. Okay.
Hang it back. I'm sorry. I'm gonna need to probably. I'm gonna need switch devices. I'm kind of
okay.
Not sure. I'm feeling it.
You want to go lie down?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Oh, I'm an
what needs
idiot.
to be done.
Sorry, I just got a bad rush.
Finally found your way, man?
Like I said, I don't have any idea where you're going myself. It's a little.
Yeah, I'll see you in a sec.
Okay.
Yeah. You know this area where I was just going straight ahead?
Sure, yeah. What about it?
I kept going back and forth through this door, completely forgetting just to turn fucking right.
Oh.
Oh,
Damn.
there's a door. Hello, door.
Hi, door. I'm an idiot.
Hi, idiot. I'm dead. Oh.
The door's like, how dare you betray me? How dare you not know where I am?
I'm ready to open for you. Ah. It's just a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy reference for those who... yeah.
Yes, I have heard about Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Unfortunately, I've never seen it.
You
or read
should.
it.
I would recommend it. At least the movie. Or even the radio plays. There's a series of radio plays based upon Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, which I would also recommend.
Ah, jeez. I went into this room and there's nothing. There's nothing in this room.
Oh.
Even the audiobook's great. It's narrated by Stephen Fry. He's pretty good at narrating. He's like this stereotypical, he's like the British narrator. The posh British narrator.
Yeah, I remember Stephen Fry from the UK version of Whose Line Is It Anyway?
He was in that?
Yeah.
Was he a contestant or the host?
He was one of the guys from that.
No shit.
$36,000 zenny. Hooray, finally, I'm making progress. Medical lab control system. All medical and related facilities are currently being readied in preparation for the execution of the carbon reinitialization program. Access to medical systems by non-mother units is prohibited. Units are instructed to contact mother if maintenance is required.
Mother.
Mommy. Yeah, here it is. Holy shit. Look at him, he looks like Jackson. He looks like Jackson from freaking Top Gear.
Oh, you're looking up Stephen Fry in Whose Line Is It
Yeah,
Anyway?
I'm looking up Stephen Fry. Stephen Fry looks so young in 2005. He looks like what's his name from Top Gear?
Yeah.
Jeremy Clarkson. He looks like Jeremy. James. Bottom gear, everyone. Looks like a version of Jeremy Clarkson with like less fucked up teeth. No, not Jeremy. It's like wait.
Hey.
Oh gosh, I don't know. It's like it's like.
There's the
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, I found the giant refractor. We can use that to power up the elevator.
It's just like a combo of Jeremy Clarkson and James May. Oh, look at those dimples! Look at them.
I just realized I can go up here. I'm not making that mistake again. Ah, dang it. I have to change the gravity. Yeah, I really do love Whose Line Is It Anyway. If there's one thing I absolutely love, it's the banter between Clive Anderson and Greg Proops.
Yeah.
There was one particular episode, there was one particular thing from a game called Superheroes. Where,
I bet they go as wild as like Colin Mockery and Ryan Stiles.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Nice.
Ryan's... Why are you in a freaking battle area? Ah.
Just hanging out.
Yeah, just vibing. Vibing, waiting to swallow me.
Maybe don't make yourself so swallowable.
10,000 Zenny. How much Zenny do I have right now? 310,000. Not that having Zenny matters at this point.
He's still rich as fuck, though.
Warp Gate Control System. Maintenance is required in warp gates in living area. Maintenance will be performed on all gates and living area after activation of carbon reinitialization program. I'll take that map data.
Always good to avoid getting lost. And to memorize where to
Yeah, and I remember, oh yeah, Superheroes, where it's saying, like, I believe they were saying something along the lines of, they had to, they asked the audience what the superhero mission of the day was, and you can hear in the audience very clearly, like, a meteor is about to strike the Earth. But then, what sounds like out of nowhere, freaking Clive Anderson going, a jam shortage.
A jam shortage.
And then immediately, freaking Greg Proops turns to Clive Anderson and goes, like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Freaking, there's gold coming from here. The freaking meteor striking the Earth. And it says, like, and then you can hear freaking the professor. I don't remember his name, but it's the professor from freaking Richie Rich.
Yeah.
If you can look him up for a second, it's the same guy. I don't remember his name currently, but it's the professor from Richie Rich, the movie.
I see it.
And he goes like,
"You had the creepy CGI thing."
Was it Professor Michael McShane?
Yeah, it's the that guy who created the freaking robot bee in the movie.
Yeah, his name is Michael McShane.
Okay, yeah. Michael McShane basically goes, where are you getting your suggestions from? British Telecom? And then it said, what is it? You're like, there's a jam shortage.
There's a jam shortage.
And then it suddenly and then basically just goes, okay, then an asteroid full of jam is about to strike the Earth.
There you go. Much better.
That was so funny. And then he says like, oh, when is all this aggression going to stop, huh, Clive? And he says, as soon as we get our colonies back.
Colonies, damn. I was gonna say like once the annulment papers have been filed.
Looks like you made it to the residential area. Does it bring back any memories?
Memories of fuck, yo.
But yeah. This is the residential area.
Nice.
Wow. Where's the beds?
Why do you need beds? Ancients don't need sleep.
I mean, ancients don't need beds. It's a residential area.
It's an old house. Unfortunately, the door isn't working.
See, they have houses. There's beds in those houses.
Oh. Yeah, I was about to say. I thought it was a situation where,
well, like the ancients were like immortal beings that didn't sleep or something.
Yeah.
Outgrew the need for beds.
Well, they were. Well, they are effectively immortal.
I mean, next thing you know, you go into a room and see an altar, and there's like these very provocative, statuesque etchings on the walls. And you're like, wait, I thought they didn't need beds. And you're like, oh.
And suddenly we're.
Nigga, ooh.
And suddenly we're in freaking. Jeez, I'm trying to remember the name of that. Dang it. Oh wow, I got accessory pack, items, equipment, plastic parts.
Accessory pack.
It's +2, +2, +2, +1. Yeah, not very good.
Yeah, you've got better things. Are you supposed to be going somewhere here? Ooh! That ain't good.
Yeah, it's basically a teleporter maze.
Oh, of course.
Fun.
I already went north. Let's check this side.
How can you tell where you're going?
When you, it looks like it's not as much a maze, but it's still. Jeez, none of the doors there are working. You warp from one island to another.
Are you wanting to get to the big one?
Yeah.
Wait, where did Kit go? Did I miss something?
Kit had to use the bathroom. Or
What?
Kit wasn't. It's either Kit had to use the bathroom or wasn't feeling well.
I didn't hear the
He said
explanation.
he'd be back.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Hi, welcome back.
Hello.
Hey, Kit.
Hi.
Can't hear anybody.
Beep, 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 beep.
Welcome back.
Always something, huh?
Into.
Yep. Now I'm in the residential. I'm now in the residential area of Elysium, which is basically just houses and houses and freaking teleportation gateways and nothing else.
Nice. Oh, the stupid thing's trying to connect to my Bluetooth headphones. That's what it was.
So, Kit, I figured. So I decided to look up the best place to level in this game, and apparently there's just a forest with T-Rexes that are super easy to kill and just give you like a crap ton of XP.
Oh yeah.
T-Rexars?
T-Rex.
Hey, Kit. Dricker says hello and he wishes you were on second with us.
Oh, that's nice. I do want to. I'm gonna try and join you on the 20th for the thing.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Oh, there's a thing going on the 20th?
Dricker's doing a little event on Second Life.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
For the
Second Life in ages.
for the group
Where the master
leads.
lives. I'll bet you probably spent a lot of your time there, didn't you?
I probably need. More custom avatar stuff at some point.
Zeronian, I think I once invited you to the to Dricker's server.
Yes,
I've never used Second Life, so
It's kind of archaic now in some ways. VR chat is a little more intuitive. It's a lot more intuitive, I'll be honest, but it's still pretty cool.
Yep, I just want to take a look on the outside and make sure I wasn't missing any treasure
with this
chests.
T-Rex spot, I've leveled up 5 levels in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot how there are a few. It's sort of like the weird bouncy ball things in Final Fantasy VII. In the crater, where you can just level up your materia, lickety split.
Yeah, now I'll be at max level in no time, and then I can. Then there will be nowhere else to go but the final boss.
There's the monkey.
Well, you're halfway there, Megaman. You've done a great job so far. This was the Master's house, you know. If you leave here and go towards the back, there's an elevator that'll take you straight back to the shuttle bay. I don't know if it still works, but if you fix it, you can easily go back to where Yuna is.
How'd the monkey get here?
The monkey has his ways. The monkey is more powerful than he seems.
You could see. I'm saying you could use the monkey for security credentials. That thing can get anywhere.
It does have all of Mega Man's.
Just ask the monkey nicely if he can do hacks for you.
Does have all of Mega Man's archives.
Refractor inserted. You want to go to the shuttle bay? Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, kid. If you're feeling well enough, I did respond to your thingy.
But yep,
Okay.
right here I have. Right here I can go back to the. I can go back to the. Go back to Terra if I want to. Oh wow.
Oh wow. What is that?
A Reaver bot.
I'm assuming that's not a good thing.
It most certainly is not.
It's not. Walking.
It's walking on tubes.
Not the tubes.
It's a series of tubes.
I can't handle the tubes. Not the tubes.
I still hear one.
What the fuck? Who was inspired to make that thing?
Yeah, all the Reaver bots
Why
are
did the ancients make a thing like that?
garden trimming? I don't know.
Vibing. Having some fun.
So it's same reason humans make anything, cause
Fun. Or sex. Oh.
I mean,
Man,
you're
I
not
don't
wrong.
I don't know, man. Life finds a way.
No, Dan, you're not wrong. Humans do seem to like that, don't we?
I gotta find. There's for the Warhammer memes. I don't know where it is, but it's really funny. It's got Jeff Goldblum as it edited as an Inquisitor, and it said, "Heresy finds a way."
Yeah, yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Lovely.
Let's go find it.
He's got like some fucking Warhammer sunglasses or something. People with 40K wear sunglasses.
We didn't get this. It's time for everyone's favorite part of any Mega Man game.
The boss rush.
It's back. It has a really long tongue
What
for
would a
some
Mega
reason.
Man game be without a boss rush, I guess?
The Mega Man X6, I guess.
6 did a.
Which one was the 2.5D one?
7. And that one had the worst boss rush of all. That was agonizing.
I remember watching that.
That was. I felt bad for you on that one, Zero. That was rough.
Yeah.
7 just did not look like a good game in general, so
it is not pleasant.
Yeah, I definitely saw why I had seen that game panned so much on the internet. It's not great.
100,000 Zenny.
Oh dang.
You could be rich.
Everybody go to the Rick Griffin server and look in NSFW miscellaneous, like right now.
NSFW
Miscellaneous. MISC
Oh yeah, I
miscellaneous.
saw this one.
Holy moly.
B5.
A certain character that may or may not have the same kinks as me.
That's like my favorite type of outfit too.
Actually, Fyra is one of the inspirations for Leia, actually.
Oh,
nice.
Because I was... Although Leia's obviously a cat and not a jackal.
Yeah.
What did you say? NSFW show and tell?
Miscellaneous.
It's the Rainbow Double.
Do you think if a jackal laughs, they call it a jackal cackle?
I You could call it that. Yeah, I guess.
Jackals are neat.
Yeah.
Well, I think one of them, if I was one of the more interesting exotic canids is maned wolves
I like maned wolves.
and big leggies.
Yes. I have a maned wolf character, but she's not, like, obviously one.
I'm very sad.
What?
I died and I lost. I died because I wasn't paying attention to my health, and now I lost. I lost like 5 levels.
Oh no.
Oh, it's gonna be that hard to get them back. It's so annoying though. I lost like 10 minutes.
You lose levels in.
Well, no, because I hadn't saved in a while.
Ah, okay. Oh yeah, you're still playing Final Fantasy 6. Because I hear you playing stuff, and I'm thinking you're playing 14, but you can't play 14 today.
I really hope you enjoyed Kefka's boss fight. I think it's one of the coolest visual and audio-visual experiences of the Super Nintendo.
Yeah. God dang it.
In voice text, I'm gonna post the main wolf I have in a second.
Yay!
Here it is.
God, I was so close to being
Very old.
level.
Not a character I've used in a very long time. Very, very, very old one. It's in voice text.
Oh, it's a fox?
Main wolf.
Ew.
Oh yeah, you can't tell because their color scheme's quite different, but the leg proportions are definitely there.
Yeah.
There we go.
It'd be funnier if it made like an increasingly sad face the lower its health got.
What is that?
Again, that is effectively the closest thing to a double boss fight.
That robot made the most lewd noise I've ever heard from a video game.
Oh.
There's definitely not the most lewd noise I've ever heard from a video game.
Definitely not. There's the hammers from freaking the hammer sound effects from freaking Golf with Your Friends.
Oh, okay, sure.
Well, I mean, maybe the game of this era. Maybe a game of this era.
Really echoing.
King Boo. That might be me. I'm sorry.
No problem.
Yeah, that would be a closer contender. Yeah.
King, or you get King Boo going, slurping.
Oh gosh.
Okay, let me know if that helps. I'm trying to.
Echo. It's on the echo.
Okay, it doesn't seem to be echoing now.
The gravity's increased again.
Okay.
I wonder what will turn up next.
Yeah, it's no problem.
Yeah.
My own head. My own
experience in 2019. My word.
My own headphones had problems too. So.
I don't have noise suppression turned on. There's part of the problem.
Yeah, that's probably not ideal.
How did that happen? We'll turn back on, dang it.
I guess, I don't know. Sometimes it just is like, nah, I don't feel like cooperating.
Doesn't sometimes, does it?
I say sometimes. It can feel quite often.
I need to pump more rockets into these frickin' jellyfish things. I can't help but remember the jellyfish monsters from inside Jabu Jabu's belly. In Ocarina of Time.
It's been so long since I played that dungeon, I don't know. I don't really remember.
wouldn't know. I was never fortunate enough to play a Paper Mario game.
It looks like defeating that Guardian restores the
what?
gravity to normal.
I was never all that fortunate to play a Paper Mario game.
We were talking about Legend of Zelda. Talking about Legend of Zelda.
Wait.
We're talking about Legend
Paper
of
Mario.
Good question. I don't know myself.
Where the fuck did I get Paper Mario?
That's because I was streaming Paper Mario before, so
maybe.
It's like, oh, it's gotta be a Paper Mario. Oh, what? No, it's Ocarina of Time.
Sometimes your brain just turns off.
Right.
And I don't mean like you specifically, just people in general.
Yeah.
Right.
I have no idea what you're talking.
I have no idea.
What are you talking about? I repeat that.
Sometimes I just get kitty brain and then I.
Kitty brain.
No thoughts, only meow.
He gets cat. He's in his kitty era.
I'm always in my kitty era, buddy.
That's huge.
Alright. I've already made up 3 levels since the incident.
There's that whole thing of the first time I ever saw someone do the rubber band autoplay thing was Final Fantasy VI, I think.
Rubber band autoplay?
Yeah, so it was the first thing I'd ever seen like it, where they basically had it so the controller was always pressing a button, and then they just could leave it overnight, and it would level their guys up. Because it would just have them, it would make them wander around in circles, and then auto fight everything basically.
Oh, Quest 64. Yep. You could do that with Quest 64.
Amazing.
Yeah, you can do it in some games, but 6 was the first one I ever saw anybody do it on.
However, there is
that's kind of basically what I'm doing right now. I'm just walking back and forth in the forest and spamming the auto. There's an auto I'm playing the Pixel remaster, so there's a dedicated auto. Like you press Q and it does the last move you selected and speeds it up a bit.
Oh, handy.
Yeah, so it's handy when leveling up. So you don't have to do every single, you don't have to do every single. This would probably take so long if I had to wait for every battle to finish its normal pace.
Okay.
Is this it? Is this the finals? Have
Final
we made it?
boss
We'll know if our old friend is here. The keys have been put into place. Yep. We're about to enter into the final battle.
Nice.
This is the library where Sarah's waiting for you. The library contains the genetic code of the humans who built the Master System. It's up to you, Megaman. Do you obey the system or destroy it?
Well, what is obeying the system gonna do?
Let the carbon reinitialization program happen. Kill all the humans. Kill everyone and everything on the planet, and the clones of the original humans that created the system are brought back.
Ow. So turning it off would end up
saving everyone on Terra.
Okay.
Here we
Man,
go.
I wonder if the monkey. I wonder if this is going to be like a twist and the monkey becomes the antagonist.
That would be
that would
really
be funny if we ever had a third
Well,
game.
you made it. You've reached the library. That's where the carbon reinitialization program is executed from, and where you can stop it.
A little bit of humor.
Destroy the system or defend it. It's your choice, Megaman. I can't tell you what to do.
This unit will attempt to infiltrate Mother's logic circuit.
It's so
There is
funny
no
though.
guarantee
In
as to how effective such an
FF6, I
action
can
will
just
be, but it should impair
just the
Mother's reaction
basic
time to
cure
some
spell
extent.
kills like thousands of
This
health.
unit's powers are limited, but it
Because I
shall
have
assist
so
you
much
as much as
magic
possible.
on Terra.
Library is shielded against any and all transmissions. I won't be able to help you anymore.
That's the one thing I like about the combat
Megaman.
system is it does allow for some kind of crazy numbers.
6 is probably one of the most unbalanced ones in the entire thing.
Yeah.
Like it's just very broken in a few major ways. Like, I think it's got one of the better stories, for sure.
Here we go.
But,
Execution of
but
carbon
the
reinitialization
I can say now that
has
I'm
been
really done, I
paused,
definitely would
awaiting
not
order
consider
to
it the
continue
best of
from
the
other unit.
series.
Execution of
Like
carbon
some people, like
reinitialization
people
program
often
has been
give this
paused,
game as being the
awaiting
best of
order
the
to
series,
continue
but
from
after
other
playing
unit.
it, eh.
Guys.
Execution of carbon reinitialization
Oh wait, no, we're
program has been
doing
paused,
the important stuff.
awaiting
Let's
order to continue
continue
from other
later.
unit. Execution of carbon reinitialization program has been paused.
It's
I have
Sigma.
been waiting for you, Megaman Trigger.
dang, you're tall. You must be important.
It's Sigma.
I could have executed the carbon reinitialization program at any time,
It's
but I
been
chose
gone
not
a
to.
while.
That's a
Do
funny,
you know why?
funny face.
Unlike you, I cannot act against the system. I can only act within the parameters it defines for me.
He's pogging.
Indeed, I cannot think of anything beyond the system's limits. That is why I cannot comprehend what could have motivated the Master to attempt to destroy the system. I am jealous of you. You were close to the Master. You understood his thoughts in a way I will never be able to.
Oh, sorry, my mom's
Unit
calling.
chose
I'll
to
be back.
remove herself from the system, even though she is, like myself, Mother Unit. I cannot do that. I've waited for you, whom the Master loved. Perhaps by defeating you, who is so sympathetic to the Master's desires, I can purge myself of these troublesome emotions. Come then, Megaman Trigger. Show me what a first-class purifier is capable of. Ready? Well, Trigger? Ready? Ready? Have this. Take this.
I don't know if she's sending diamonds after you.
Take this. Well, Trigger?
Dang, that's the tricky one.
Have this. Take this. Take this.
I don't even know how you're supposed to dodge that one. Oh, like that.
Have this. Take this. Take this. Well, Trigger? A servitor unit such as GAD should be unable to disobey the system's commands. Still, a mother unit like myself is superior to a servitor unit. His sabotage attempts are a distraction, nothing more. When last we struggled, you imprisoned me on Terra. Perhaps this time, it will be you who is imprisoned.
When do you say that?
Oh no. She's transforming into Big Mom.
Now, shall we continue? Feel my power! Feel my power! Got you.
Wow, my mic has been muted all this time.
Done.
Whenever the Master looked at me, I detected a sadness in his eyes. The more I obeyed the system and tried to serve the Master, the sadder he seemed. Now, Trigger, thanks to you, perhaps the Master will also smile at me as he did at you. Sarah!
That's sad.
At last, I understand. Thank you, Trigger. Thank you. Sarah.
don't think you're going to get off that easily, Sarah. You were always too stubborn for your own good. If we have a shell, we can transfer your primary programs over, right? Gats is dead. He died because of your gamble. If you die as well, who will be left to keep me company? You can't fool me. I know you can hear me. Still going to ignore me? Then let me tell you something. Now that Elysium is no longer functioning, the old system the Master's people shut down has started to reactivate. It was your responsibility to monitor it. If you die and it takes over, the Master's work was for nothing. Do you want that?
Do you mean to say that the Elder System is becoming active again?
There are remnants of that system buried all over Terra in what the Carvens call ruins.
Dang it.
There's so many, I don't know how many there are. I doubt they'll be fully active soon, but eventually they will. If we don't do anything, just imagine what will happen to Terra and all its people. If the Elders and their machines activate, what will your sacrifice here have been for? What do you say, Sarah? Are you up for living with the people the Master left behind? Could be a little wild, but interesting.
Perhaps it might be worthwhile.
I can't remember the last time I saw you smile, Sarah.
I'll think about it once we figure out a way to return to Terra.
That's a very good point, Sarah. So, what are we going to do, Megaman? If we can't get back to Terra, then I can't give Roll her mother back.
Is that the only thing you're worried about?
Don't worry, Yuna.
Why?
I know Roll. She'll come looking for us, no matter what happens.
No matter how long it takes for a Mega Man Legends 3, she'll keep looking. She'll keep looking. Mega Man Legends 3. Mega Man Legends 3.
If only it had happened. If only.
Oh no, did it explode?
Oh no.
Oh no, it did, I think.
Game Bork.
The game borked, didn't it?
It's looking that way.
Dang it.
Well, shit. What a place to bork, my word.
Dang it.
What a terrible time for that, yeah.
Yeah, hold on a second.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, sucks ass.
I'm loading it up. I'm loading it up from YouTube.
Oh, okay. Because I was wondering, one of the things, some PS1 games, as weird as it sounds, fixing the disc helps. Although if you're emulating, then you're kind of SOL on that.
Unfortunately, I am kind of SOL on it. It's loading right now.
Yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry.
Did I miss the finale?
No, the game borked.
Oh no!
Right at the
Mom,
end.
Big Mom
Right at
caught
the
us
literal
out.
end. Yeah, literally
The game bugged out right at the end.
Big Mom knew we were too powerful and thus went through the fourth wall.
Yo, Mama's so glitchy.
You know who else is glitchy? My. You know who else alt tabs from a source game?
Here it comes.
No, I'm not doing that joke again. We've already done it. I had to say I had to say the beginning first because I already said the punchline.
I just wasn't sure where we're.
Oh.
Just,
There, I did it for you.
we borked time too. That's good to know.
Damn.
Borking time and space since forever.
So what happened? Did a Big Mom die? Was this a YouTube video?
Hey, we gotta get the ending, man.
Damn.
He earned the ending. He earned it.
Yeah.
Oh. I had it on studio mode. I was hoping that. There we go.
Damn, that sucks.
By the way, I'm going to give credit to AM Harbinger for this video that I'm grabbing because
shit borked.
You are not going through that final boss again.
Even if I did, it would probably just freeze again.
Damn.
That sucks.
I can't hear the audio.
I wish Legends 3 had happened. Legends 3 deserved to happen.
Well, it had so much community involvement is the saddest part.
Yeah. You have no idea how excited preteen me was for Legends 3.
Let me pause that real quick.
Yeah, I think
I read all that shit in Nintendo Power about that game back when it was
cool
still new and fresh and happening currently.
It would have been cool on a next gen hardware for sure.
Yeah, it was gonna be on 3DS, which I guess
next gen
wasn't
at the time.
So I had a 3DS. I was like, "Ooh, cool new game to play on my 3DS." And then it never happened.
3DS is a good console.
I like my 3DS. Shame I can't buy digital games for it.
Can't buy what?
Can't buy digital games for it anymore.
Oh yeah. The good news is that the 3DS is quite possibly one of the most hackable systems ever made.
Mm-hmm.
So you can open it up and run stuff that you've bought elsewhere. Like I have like a lot of the Rocket's thinking about it. Like I have I'm able to run like a pretty wild array of emulators on the 3DS.
Oh no, the rocket! Oh, was that supposed to do that? Okay.
No, that was them attempting to do it.
I'm gonna have to reinvent the space program.
Was that the system trying to destroy
we're not hearing
humans?
audio, Zero. We're not hearing audio on Discord, Zero. Is it on Twitch?
There.
Oh yeah.
Yes, but it looks like they're on
You
the
should
right
be able to
track.
hear it now.
Thank you.
I hear it.
They were trying to launch a rocket up to Elysium.
I think this system was too complex. We need to keep things simpler. That way, less things can go wrong.
But if we build it this way, it will cost too much. If we take existing parts and put them together this way...
We gotta get Mega Man back!
We gotta get Mega Man back!
Just look at how much money we can save.
I think if we modify
He's a pirate girl!
pictures like this, it just
Yeah,
makes
Tron's like, I gotta...
It's really simple. If you would just listen to me, I could show you. See, look here. You stay out of this, Dan.
We gotta get Mega Man back!
smaller. We can save space and make it lighter that way.
We gotta get Mega Man back!
This entire thing.
We will have more than enough power.
Your engine, I'd believe you if your engine
No, you
made
need...
from
Let
spare
Data...
parts and you
Data knows, like, everything.
tested every 5 minutes. Not everybody has
This
You look at
entire
your symbols!
this entire frickin' thing is so borked.
money to build your kind of
Yeah.
engine if you don't use the proper... Sorry, Mega Man, but it looks like you might be stuck up there for a little while more. Looks like
Yeah, really.
Yeah, longer than anybody had hoped for. That's certainly true.
Mm-hmm.
Mega Man's doing.
Yeah, I wonder.
This game is like 25 years old.
I'm gonna go up there and Mega Man's gonna have a big old beard. He's gonna look like a casket.
Can
Hey,
you
welcome
believe
back.
Mega
How
Man's
you doing?
now been up there for 25 years?
Look, my robotic skin has become all saggy. You took so long.
When did Mega Man Legends 3 end development? Let me check that.
Takes him to a Botox facility. We gotta get Mega Man back.
Sure.
It was announced in 2010!
Damn.
14 years ago!
Jeez.
Jeez.
You can already feel my hair is
14
graying.
years ago! Ugh.
Well, think of,
My
yeah.
hair, it's graying.
Yeah, thank you all for joining us for this last episode of Mega Man Legends 2.
Remember
Dark Side of the
all
Moon.
Nintendo Power issues covering Legends 3's development as they came out and being so upset when the only announcement of its cancellation was a tiny blurb in Nintendo Power that I ever saw.
Yeah, that was such bullshit.
Very mishandled.
It was literally it was like barely a footnote in an issue of Nintendo Power. Oh hey, yeah, the game's canceled.
It's unfortunate.
Business
I was
is
sad.
shitty.
Yeah,
Listen, 10-year-old me was so sad. I was 10 years old when that was announced. Oh my god. No, I was 9 when it was announced and 10 when it was canceled.
But yeah,
I gotta go.
Yeah, you do what you gotta do, okay, Kit?
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
See you later. Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye, Kit.
Yeah, so I can like stream more if you all want me to, because that we only been streaming for 2.5 hours.
Only? Okay.
Because because I have more time today because since I have a day off.
Just know that in an hour from now, I will have to go because that's when the my tabletop game with Dracar starts.
Okay.
Oh shit.
So
is that on Second Life or?
Huh?
Is that the thing you're doing on Second Life or is this something else?
Something else.
Okay, I see.
Okay. So I'm thinking should I go in? I'm thinking I might just end the stream here because I have actually some stuff I actually do have to do.
That's
like
cool.
chores and laundry and things.
Yeah, it sounds good. You should get that done. Sleep in clean clothes and some bed sheets or something.
You're making a lot of.
I don't know.
You're making a lot of assumptions there, Dan.
I don't know. I was doing laundry yesterday, and that's what I did.
Well, you're making an assumption on one particular thing. Thank you all for joining us for this edition for this final episode of Mega Man Legends 2. Sorry for that unfortunate thing, the game freezing at the very end. Thank you all for joining us. Tomorrow there will not be a stream because of game night. Wednesday we will be going back to Quest 64. And then on Thursday, if enough people here would be available, it's time to finally delve into Mega Man Battle Network. But yeah, thank you all for joining us.
I'd love to see Digi Mega Man Mon.
Mega Man Mon. But yeah,
guys, look at my Mega Man Mon. I got Megamon. Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, let's quickly see who is on Twitch.
Look, I got Girlmon. Wow. Look, it's Woomon.
Angelamon?
Yeah. You know, counterpart to Manmon. Or something like that.
Renamon.
Here's our next esports team. Battle Networks. Put your bets in right now. It's the next big thing. I don't know. Oh, come on. Damn it.
Yeah, thank you all for joining us. We'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.